We should by now be familiar with a fairly large number of verbs, and we should be able to use them with direct objects. What complicates matters is the use of prepositions. An example of this is I talk the talk versus I talk about them. The first sentence would be relatively straightforward for a student of English, while coming up with a second sentence would be trickier because the student would have to know which of the prepositions available is appropriate. Knowing that it's about them whenever the verb talk is used in this context requires some practice. As you might have guessed, the same is true for German. What you see here is a list of verbs with their corresponding prepositions. Notice how the word for about is not always the same. For example, we say denken an for to think about, but it's reden über for to talk about. Further, the type of preposition we use determines the case of the noun that follows the verb, with accusative prepositions on the left and dative prepositions on the right. You will find examples of two-way prepositions in both columns. Let's have a look at why cases matter. Ich schreibe an meinen Freund means I write to my friend. What would happen if we replaced an meinen Freund with an meinem Freund? The use of the dative now signals to the reader that you are writing at your friend, not to him. As mentioned before, cases matter.